Hey guys, Extreme2252 here, and basically I haven't done a video like this, but I'm going to be showing you how to draw in Microsoft Paint. So anyways, here Heaven Draper has requested me to draw Sinful Succulence Morgana cooking Teemo. Now, I don't know much about the skin, so I looked it up, and basically she has pointy ears, long hair, chef hat, oven mitts, apron. That's basically the most important things to take into consideration. Now the first thing I want to think of is how the picture should look. Now, I'm thinking having her holding a frying pan with Teemo on it would probably be the best way to go. So I'm just going to start drawing that now. Just always bump that button, and it's apparently an undo button, which is very handy, but okay. Okay, this is already looking pretty amazing. So, yeah. Draw the handle in here. Good, good. Yeah, this is coming together. Now, what I want to do is just erase a little bit here. How am I going to want Teemo in here? I guess on his side? No. Maybe upside down. I'll try that. Just, Teemo without his helmet doesn't really look like Teemo. Now what you want to do is, now I've already drawn Teemo like a million times, so that's pretty easy. I don't have to use a reference for him, because he's pretty darn easy. But, yeah, if you need to use a reference, that's perfectly fine. Look up Teemo. I had to use references for him, too, when I was first starting off. But, let's get this cheek fluff in here. Now, you might want to use different colors for your lines. I'm too lazy, so I always just use black, and then color them in afterwards. But, whoops. Let's undo that. Now, you want to get his whole body in here. It's like an ovally shape, and get his legs in there too, just to make sure the proportions are correct. Whoops. Okay, start his pants a bit higher than that. Put a little detail in here for now. So, no color yet. Save the color for the end. It would make no sense not to. Start his boots up here a bit. Now, this wouldn't be very tasteful to cook a Teemo with all these clothes on. I don't think you'd eat the clothes, but, I don't think he'd eat the Teemo, but... Anyways, this is a oh, I guess if he's being cooked, he wouldn't be too happy, so, put, like, a straight line face. Oh, he's still smiling a bit there. Oh, well, that's fine. Give him little, X's for eyes. Or big X's for eyes, I guess. Actually, I know what I'm gonna do differently here. Okay. Now, you know how they roast pigs and stuff. Just, this jaw open a bit. Draw an apple. Yeah, that's looking pretty amazing. Now it looks pretty awful, but okay. I'm just gonna go with it now. Now you don't want to forget this part here. Teemo has a little red thing around his neck. I'm not sure what that is. I guess it's just fluff. Oh, I forgot to draw his ears. You don't want to forget to draw his ears. That's not what his ears look like. Okay, as you can tell, I'm very good at commentary. Pretty much a natural, but not really. But, let's just draw his arm here, because it would look weird without an arm. Okay, draw another arm here. Okay, this is looking pretty amazing. Now, I've noticed I've put the pan a bit too high. It's just gonna look weird, so let's move this down a bit.
A little taller for this picture. It's gonna be a little taller. So, yeah, let's select all, move down. Arms at the wrong angle. You know what, I'm probably just gonna speed this up.
Speed this up, because the commentary is pretty bad. Really, what I'm gonna do is start off by drawing the basic shape of her head up here.
Drawing an arm coming down here. That way I actually get all the proportions correct, and I'm not wasting space on the thing.
Oh. Now, not gonna worry about fine details yet, just get the basic shapes in here for now.
Can always touch it up later. Yeah. Oh, actually, this isn't looking too bad, believe it or not. Sure, I can pull it together a bit here. Now I'm on to Morgana. Now, she has an apron here. Let's just, give her this apron. Okay. And it sort of cuts off into a dress. Whoops, that's not what I meant to click on. Cuts off into a dress down here. Now, there we go. What else is there?
Okay. Now this is... These oven mitts are looking pretty messy, but I can clean them up later. Now, her face is going to be kind of tricky. Oh, almost forgot her wings. Let's just fix her arms first. Slim them down, because they look kind of thick right now. Okay. Yeah, sorry my commentary's not very active. This is the first time I've tried, like, live sort of commentary. But, yeah. let's see, whoops, now usually I'd wait till later to touch it up a bit, but I'm thinking it'd be easier if I just deal with it right now. Because it's kind of difficult to even look at this point, but yeah, when you're drawing, don't really worry about making mistakes, because you can always fix them. Like, even with traditional drawing, you can always go back and fix things.
Yeah, it's what an eraser is for, so I always end up using my eraser more than a pencil when it comes to drawing. So now, we'll just want to get a nose in place here. Now, she looks pretty pissed off in the drawing here. I want to follow that same dealio here. Make her look all pissed off here. Maybe exaggerate it.
Yeah, draw the lips in sort of a screaming sort of a fashion. Draw 2 eyes. Draw eyebrows in here. Now this is looking not too great. Actually, that might be able to work, actually. Draw her eyes going off in opposite directions. Okay, this is going to be like a half-hour video of me drawing this crap. But bear with me on this. The other ones are going to be even better, so.
Now, you want to get that signature pissed off Morgana look in there, so make sure you get those eyebrows down.
Really pissed off. Now, her hair is also very important, but she has that chef's hat, so we want to deal with that chef's hat first. So let's draw that in. Doesn't have to look all fancy, just get it in there. People aren't even going to pay attention to it.
Now you want to draw her pointy ears in. Yeah, just got those pointy elf ears. Really easy to draw. They're like little triangles. Okay, let's fix that left. Now I'll fix her face a bit. Now she looks kind of like an orc here, but that's only because I haven't added her hair. When I add her hair, she'll look amazing.
No exaggeration. No exaggeration. She'll look fantastic when I add the hair in. So let's just get these wings in. Like I mentioned before, almost forgot the wings. Now, kind of like
Angel wings, which are, actually all wings are based off of bat wings, so they have this sort of V shape to them. Hers have these little, like, triangle things coming out of them. They're not, like, full wings. They're quite stylized. I don't think they'd work very well. I don't think they'd function, but hey, I'm not a video game designer, so I wouldn't know that sort of thing.
But, yeah, I actually think the next thing I should do is start coloring. And then add the hair in over top, because we're sort of dealing with, MS Paint here.
So it's going to be harder to do it the other way around. Now, Morgana's skin color is very pale, so we want to go custom colors. Lighten this up a bit. That's a bit too much. Yeah, maybe there. Okay, now use the paint bucket. Now I love the paint bucket in MS Paint a lot more than Photoshop. Photoshop's paint bucket's very convoluted. I found it really difficult to work with.
Now, you don't have to get the colors perfect. If you want to, you can always copy the color right from the picture.
Just, they're pretty simple colors. So, oh, whoops. Oh, it's got, like, these purple spots and stuff on her, dress. Oh, they're like buttons, so let's make them symmetrical. Okay.
She's wearing a purple gown. Let's make that purple. Some oven mitts. I don't wanna leave those completely white. They look kind of pink there. So let's make her oven mitts pink.
Okay, it's just coming together a bit. Do not make her wings completely black. Make them like a dark gray sort of color, because if you make them completely black, then it defeats the purpose of, like, drawing an outline around them. Makes it look less cartoony. So, yeah. Now,
Her eyes look kind of weird. They're like... She's got no pupils there. I'm not sure if she doesn't have pupils, but from the drawing it doesn't look like it. And they're almost white, so let's make them really light pink.
Yeah, it looks weird, but, she's got red lipstick, so. And the inside of the mouth. It's kind of a reddish color too, so let's make it like a dark sort of red. Yeah, that looks really creepy.
Now, that's good. Morgana's a creepy person, so it's very fitting of her character. But I'm gonna have a little trouble on this part here. Now, Teemo's color is kind of really palish. So you want to go in there, get his arms, get his belly, his face, and then his helmet's green. You want to get those parts of the helmet green. Okay. And I always forget this, but I think the goggles are red. You want to make this, whoops. Now, if you're having trouble hitting a specific part, you can always zoom in, get into the nitty-gritty details. Let's just touch this up as well. Whoops. Okay. There we go. Now, you don't want to forget this. Around Teemo's eyes, it's like a brownish color. Not red, more brown. There we go. I think it's something like that. So let's just go in there with a pencil.
Draw around the eyes. Okay. Now this would be a lot easier if I made the scale bigger, but it would also take more time. Okay. Now I'm not the fastest drawer in the world, as you can probably tell. But yeah, art is something you have to have patience for. Some people are faster than others. I'm not quite at that level yet. Although I'm pretty darn good. I'm not that good, but yeah, make him have pink nose here.
Color that apple before I forget. Okay, it looks like something else, but yeah, it's not even brown. Okay, little leaf on there. Yeah, it's looking a bit better now. Okay, and that red around Teemo's neck, he has like red fluff there, so can't forget about that either. That's extremely important. And now his pants and his gloves are a green color, much similar to his helmet, but his boots are brown. Actually, his gloves might be brown too. Yeah, I think his gloves are brown, so let's make them brown. Okay, now what else? Now I can put in a background color.
Oh. Okay, now if you have problems like that when maybe that's why. Okay, so
Dark, no, it's brownish. Dark red. Yeah, no, that's very Morgana-esque. So, now, finally, I want to get onto the hair, which is a dark purple color. You might want to change this a bit to just get a better color in there.
now her hair's really long and it's practically covering her left eye here, so let's just do long strokes here. Long strokes. Put this hair in here, practically cover up that eye, because that's what her hair is doing here. Now this is already looking better. Kind of looks like Leela from Futurama, but whoa, okay. That looks completely different, but okay. Now, you don't have to copy it exactly, just draw. Because it doesn't have to be perfect. Because after all, it's an MS Paint drawing. I know people can draw like the Mona Lisa and stuff on MS Paint, but I just use it to goof around, do really easy drawings, easy quick drawings, because I'm a really slow drawer. If I'm drawing something like for serious, it usually ends up taking me a full day on Photoshop. But yeah, just add some finishing details in here. I actually forgot her teeth, so let's just add those in. It's actually, because it looks like she has no eyebrows, so let's add in some eyebrows. Actually, that doesn't look too bad. That's kind of funny. Some put boobs in here. She's a girl. Actually surprised that this even remotely turned out. This might be one of the best ones I've drawn on this whole thread. But as you see, the paint bucket's not perfect. There's a bunch of white spots all over the drawing. Now, if you have the time, if you're willing, you can go back there with the brush and try and redraw near those areas to clean it up a bit. Now, for the
purpose of this video, if I do that, I'm just gonna skip. I'm adding a little bit, oh, man. No, I'm adding a little bit of detail here to Teemo's helmet. Just get a darker green in there, do a bit of giant cross hatching to make it look like one of those military helmet thingies. I'm probably going to do the same with Morgana's wings, make it look more feathery. So, oh, wrong color. Okay, change that. Oh, maybe that would explain it on the wrong color to begin with. So let's go in here. Now, I'm not very great with feathery textures, as you can see, but sure, some of you can draw this a lot better than me, so yeah. Just taking a look for reference, I can do better than that. Oh. Okay, please, there we go. I beg of you, MS Paint, work with me here. Okay, I'm gonna actually take my time with this and draw it a little bit neater than I did just a second ago. But, basically, getting the feather, generic feather texture in here. I'm gonna do this for both the wings, just so they don't look so bland. Now, I also don't want to draw this very good, as weird as that sounds, because it's, I don't know, it's kind of humorous to just have badly drawn MS Paint drawings. That's basically why I do it, but anyways, I'm just going to skip through this one.
Okay, so I'm just gonna add some highlights in here, try and not make it look terrible this time. Now I'm just adding these lines in to make these wings look a bit more interesting. Okay, she has a bit of a glow coming from her eye. Okay, and there you have it. Sinful Succulence Morgana cooking a Teemo. So, yeah, I know it's pretty fantastic, but yeah, if you'd like to see anything else, just leave a comment.